Loki versus the Joker, Trickster Battle of Chaos. Today, we're diving into one of the most epic showdowns imaginable. Loki, the god of mischief, versus the Joker, the clown prince of crime. But first, let's set the mood. We see Loki, elegantly flipping daggers, conjuring illusions, and delivering witty one-liners with that signature smirk. Then, quick cuts to the Joker, his maniacal laughter echoing as he causes chaos in Gotham, leaving behind playing cards and gasping crowds. So, the big question is, who reigns supreme in the battle of chaos? That's what we're here to explore today. Alright, let's kick things off by digging into where these characters come from. Understanding their roots gives us insight into what makes them tick. Loki. Did you know that Loki isn't just a Marvel invention? He's actually a key figure in Norse mythology. Loki is known as the god of mischief, a shapeshifter who could turn into anything from a salmon to a mare. He's infamous for causing trouble among the gods of Asgard, but sometimes, he helps them out too. His tales are filled with trickery, deception, and a fair share of humor. From orchestrating the death of the beloved god Balder to being bound with the entrails of his own son, Loki's mythological stories are as wild as they come. Fast forward to the 20th century, Loki made his grand entrance into the Marvel Universe in 1962, in Journey into Mystery, number 85. Created by Stan Lee, Larry Lieber, and Jack Kirby, this version of Loki retained much of his mythological roots but was given that Marvel twist we all love. He became the arch-nemesis of his brother Thor, constantly plotting to take over Asgard and Earth. Over the years, Loki evolved from a straightforward villain to a more nuanced character. The Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU, took it even further. The Joker. Now, let's jump over to the DC realm and talk about the enigmatic Joker. The Joker burst onto the scene in Batman, number 1 in 1940. Created by Bill Finger, Bob Kane, and Jerry Robinson, he was intended to be a one-off villain. However, his popularity skyrocketed, and he became Batman's archenemy. Fun fact: the Joker's creepy grin was inspired by the 1928 film The Man Who Laughs, where actor Conrad Veidt plays a disfigured man with a perpetual smile. Throughout the decades, the Joker has been reimagined multiple times. In the Silver Age of comics, he was a quirky prankster. By the 1970s, writers took him back to his darker roots, a homicidal maniac with no regard for human life. His portrayals in film and television have been equally diverse. From Jack Nicholson's flamboyant gangster to Heath Ledger's embodiment of chaos, and Joaquin Phoenix's hauntingly realistic Arthur Fleck, the Joker continuously adapts to reflect society's fears and fascinations. Now that we've got their backstories, let's delve into what makes these characters so compelling. Personality and traits. Loki. Loki is the embodiment of charisma and cunning. He's intelligent, often outsmarting those around him. His silver tongue can talk his way out of, or into, any situation. But beneath that confident exterior lies a struggle with identity and belonging. Being the adopted son of Odin, a frost giant raised among Asgardians, he constantly feels like the outsider. This internal conflict fuels much of his actions, making him a surprisingly relatable character. The Joker. The Joker is the wild card of villains. Unpredictable and anarchic, he thrives on chaos. What makes him truly terrifying is his lack of a definitive past. Multiple choice backstories? That's the Joker for you. He's not bound by conventional logic or morality. Motives and goals. Loki. Loki's primary desire is power and recognition. He wants to prove himself worthy, not just to his father Odin and brother Thor but also to himself. His feelings of betrayal and jealousy often lead him down a dark path. Yet, there's complexity here. Loki isn't evil for evil's sake. He has moments of redemption and acts of heroism, especially when facing greater threats. The Joker. Conversely, the Joker's motives are, well, he just wants to watch the world burn. He seeks chaos as a means to expose the fragility of societal structures and the illusion of control. The Joker believes that deep down, everyone is just one bad day away from madness. Time to stack up their skill sets. Loki. Mastery of magic and sorcery. Loki's magical abilities are vast. He can cast spells, teleport, project energy blasts, and even control minds in some instances. Shape-shifting and illusion casting. Turning into animals, other people, or even inanimate objects. Loki's shapeshifting is top-notch. The Joker. Exceptional intelligence and strategic planning. The Joker is a genius when it comes to planning elaborate crimes and outsmarting his opponents. Master manipulator and psychological warfare. He's a pro at getting under people's skin. Notable feats and accomplishments. Loki. Plots against Asgard and Earth. Loki has attempted to overthrow Asgard multiple times. In the MCU, he led the Chitauri invasion of Earth in The Avengers. Alliances and betrayals. He's teamed up with villains like Thanos, only to further his own agenda. The Joker. Infamous crimes in Gotham City, from orchestrating mass prison breaks to holding the city hostage. He once poisoned the city's water supply just for laughs. Significant impacts on Batman and others. He's responsible for the death of Jason Todd, Robin, the paralysis of Barbara Gordon, Batgirl, and countless personal tragedies for Batman. Impact on their respective universes. Influence on other characters. Loki. Relationships with Thor, Odin, and the Avengers. Loki's dynamic with Thor is central to both their stories. Role in pivotal events. Loki's actions often set off major events. The Joker. Dynamic with Batman, Harley Quinn, and others. The Joker and Batman are two sides of the same coin. With Harley Quinn, we see the Joker's manipulative side in full force. Cultural significance. Loki represents themes of identity, redemption, and the complexities of family dynamics. The Joker embodies chaos, the fragility of sanity, and the darkness that can reside within us all. They've become iconic figures, inspiring countless adaptations, merchandise, and even philosophical debates. Comparative scenarios. Head-to-head confrontation. Imagine Loki, confident in his godhood, confronting the Joker, who's grinning ear to ear. Loki might dismiss the Joker as a mere mortal, underestimating him. Strategies each might employ. Loki would likely use his magic and illusions to confuse and overpower the Joker quickly. Also, the Joker would aim to exploit Loki's ego and emotional baggage. He might set traps that force Loki into impossible choices. Strengths and weaknesses. Loki's strengths. His magic gives him a significant advantage. He's also physically superior. Loki's weaknesses. His arrogance and need for approval can cloud his judgment. The Joker's strengths. His unpredictability and willingness to do anything make him dangerous. The Joker's weaknesses. He's human and vulnerable to physical attacks. However, he doesn't fear death. Potential alliances and betrayals. Could they team up? Possibly. They both love causing chaos. But trust? That's a different story. Collaboration. They might join forces to dismantle a common enemy or institution. Inevitable conflict. Sooner or later, their own agendas would clash. Theoretical implications. Themes of chaos versus mischief. Chaos, the Joker, represents entropy and the breakdown of order. Mischief, Loki, involves cunning plans and strategic thinking. Philosophical underpinnings. Loki's worldview. Struggles with destiny, freedom, and the desire to shape his own path. The Joker's worldview. Believes that society's rules are a joke. Both characters force us to confront uncomfortable truths about order, control, and the human psyche. Audience engagement. Poll. Who would win? Now it's your turn. Who do you think would win in this trickster showdown? Option A. Loki, the god of mischief. Option B. The Joker, the clown prince of crime. Highlighting fan theories. We've scoured the internet and found some awesome fan theories. Some of you think the Joker's mind games would drive Loki insane. Others believe Loki would see through the Joker's schemes and outmaneuver him. Conclusion. Recap of key points. So, we've journeyed through the origins, abilities, and philosophies of Loki and the Joker. Both are masters of their craft. Final thoughts. In the end, declaring a definitive winner is tough. It might come down to circumstances or even pure luck. Their stories resonate because they tap into fundamental aspects of the human experience. The importance of trickster figures. Trickster figures like Loki and the Joker play crucial roles in storytelling. They remind us that the line between order and chaos is thin, and sometimes, a little chaos isn't such a bad thing. Call to action. Subscribe and follow. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that *subscribe button and ring the notification bell. We have plenty more epic showdowns and deep dives coming your way. Share the video. Know someone who loves Marvel, DC, or just epic debates in general. Share this video with them. Feedback request. We love hearing from you. Got ideas for future battles or topics you'd like us to cover? Drop them in the comments below. End credits. Acknowledgements. A huge thank you to all our viewers and supporters. You make this channel possible. Teasers for upcoming content. Pissed. Here's a sneak peek at what's coming next week. Any guesses? Stay tuned to find out.